Seth Rollins' injuries clearly accelerated Bron Breakker's push. This is the time to repackage Bayley. I'm sorry guys, I keep on saying it, but LA Knight, it's his age, it's an issue. What is up, wrestling fans? I'm Ben Allison, and I have analysed last night's episode of Monday Night Raw, and here are my 5 key findings. In at number 5, Seth Rollins' injuries clearly accelerated Bron Breakker's push. The way Bron Breakker ran that gauntlet last night was absolutely incredible. I mean, yes, the last couple of matches, obviously the wins weren't clean, and of course then he went on to lose to CM Punk. But the fact is, he basically cleanly beat Penta and then LA Knight. So without a doubt, WWE think now is the time to push Braun. And that Paul Heyman promo before the gauntlet match even started was fantastic as well. He made Bron Breakker feel like a main event star. He was in the ring with Gunther, and honestly, Braun felt like he fit in there. He felt like a main eventer, and he did use that term, the next big thing. And if Brock Lesnar does ever return to WWE, I don't know if it will happen, I don't really think I want it to happen, but if it does happen, undeniably Bron Breakker has to be his retirement opponent. He has to be his last match. And honestly, I'd kind of be surprised if a year from now, Braun isn't a World or WWE champion. In at number 4, this is the time to repackage Bayley. I'm a big Bayley fan, but the truth is her babyface gimmick just hasn't been working. Ever since she turned face, it's kind of felt like she's still just playing her heel character, but she's just toned it down a lot and is now acting nice. I mean, let's face it, there's basically no character involved at all, and she's just been stuck in a limbo. She missed WrestleMania, and now looks like she's going to miss SummerSlam as well. Change is needed. A repackage is needed. That, and I have no idea about her contract status, but if it is going towards the end of her deal, honestly, if I was her, I maybe would consider leaving the company and going to AEW and reinventing yourself there. Because she is just too talented to be in the situation she is in right now. Because that match with Lyra last night, absolute banger. One of the best TV matches this year. In at number 3, Naomi versus Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky has me ridiculously hyped. I've seen some people complaining about this as it's basically the WrestleMania match, but just swapping Bianca Belair and Naomi. But guess what? I don't care. Why? Well, because that WrestleMania Triple Threat match was a 5-star classic. It was one of the best Triple Threat matches I have seen in my lifetime. So to see well, not the same thing again, but 2 out of the 3 people in another Triple Threat match again, I'm all for it. And it is a fair complaint to make that, hey, the Raw Women's division should have moved on a little bit more since WrestleMania. Io Sky's title reign was undeniably booked really, really poorly. She didn't feel like the star she should have felt like because she just wasn't given any opponents. I mean, she's one of the best wrestlers in the world in ring, and you weren't giving her any in-ring matches. It was crazy. But as for this match itself, I have no problem with it. Now, before we go any further, if you guys could please leave a like and subscribe on this video, that does help me out massively. Plus, comment your thoughts down below as well. I always love to read them. In at number 2, WWE, in my opinion, have made the correct decision by doing Gunther versus CM Punk at SummerSlam. I know for months and months I was saying it should be Gunther versus Sami Zayn, with Sami being about to win his first World Championship and then having Seth Rollins cash in and break his heart. But the issue is, too many fans have now turned on Sami Zayn, and obviously Seth Rollins is also out injured, so it basically just has to be abandoned. And CM Punk is the next best option, because Gunther CM Punk, that is a poster match, that is a blockbuster match, and it is believable that either of them could win. And Gunther is undeniably going to be bringing the best out of CM Punk. This is going to be one of the best CM Punk matches, in my opinion, since he returned to wrestling. Yes, that's how good I think it is going to be. Because Gunther, and this is the beauty of Gunther, he is so great at adapting his style to fit his opponent, to suit his opponent, to make his opponent look the best possible. I mean, we literally saw it at Saturday night's main event with Goldberg, and sure, that wasn't an amazing match, but again, Goldberg was like, he was on his retirement bed, basically. And in at number 1, I know people want to see Roman Reigns versus Bron Breakker at SummerSlam, but truthfully, I think it is going to be Braun and Bronson against Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. I believe the original plan for last night's Raw was to have Seth Rollins run the gauntlet in the exact same way Braun did, but a lot less cleanly, with both Braun and Bronson running in throughout, helping Seth get the win over his opponents, and then having Roman Reigns make the return at the end of the match to cost Seth Rollins and to have CM Punk win the match. Then at SummerSlam, it would have been Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and LA Knight, against Seth Rollins, Braun, and Bronson. So no matter whether or not Seth got injured, I do still think it would have been a tag match for Roman at SummerSlam anyway. And undeniably, Roman Reigns versus Bron Breakker is going to be a SummerSlam, a WrestleMania main event even, down the line. But I just don't think we are going to see it yet. Why? Well, because right now, neither of them can really take a loss. But anyway, that's enough about my 5 key findings from last night's episode of Raw. Let's get into the findings which you guys have submitted via our Instagram stories. First up, we got Miller G128, who says the highs were Roman Reigns returning and CM Punk winning the gauntlet match. I mean, that Roman Reigns return, it got a huge pop. I did kind of see it happening as soon as we got to that point in the gauntlet match. I was like, clearly something's going to happen here. Bronson's already run in. Somebody's going to come out. The biggest surprise to me was the fact that it happened post-match instead. The Real Som 2 says Raw felt fresh, and adding Naomi and the Secret Service made the division feel fresh as well. But the real question, is there a draft? Surely after SummerSlam we are going to see a draft, because right now the brand split is next to non-existent. The rosters are massively unbalanced. It's a complete and utter mess. Raw has next to no tag teams. SmackDown has next to no women's division. It's just so messy and unbalanced, and there needs to be a solution. There needs to be a full-on draft, and a draft that is kept to as well. Jose99 says the highs were Naomi's promo, Becky versus Lyra, the gauntlet, and Roman's return. He says, give me Braun versus Roman. Jose, I want that too. I really, really do. But I just don't think we are going to get it yet, unfortunately. Meanwhile, the low point was Chelsea Green versus Nikki Bella. I mean, yeah, there were some awkward moments in that, unfortunately, which really sucks, as you could tell how much both of those ladies wanted that match. Honestly, I'd run it back. Green Alien BMG says the only low was Dominic being the center of every single women's feud round about the Judgment Day right now and making Knight lose to Braun. First things first, on the Dominic thing, I don't really have an issue with that purely because that is the story they've been telling with the Judgment Day. He kind of is the center of it. He's the catalyst for any change if it does happen in the group. As for Knight losing to Braun, I'm sorry guys, I keep on saying it, but LA Knight, it's his age. It's an issue. Like it is. They can't really turn him into a main event star. And by main event star, I mean like a world and WWE champion. Somebody who's the face of the company when they're only going to have like another couple of years out of him. And I know people have been disagreeing with me on that take for literally 2 years now. And I'm not saying he shouldn't be in the main event scene, but I don't think he can be the guy like a lot of people want him to be. Meanwhile, Bron Breakker, I mean, the dude's almost 20 years younger than LA Knight. And last but certainly not least, we have one from Petito Bobby Petito B squared, shout out to you, who says the high is Becky versus Lyra. That match is going to be a banger at SummerSlam, I am certain of it. And the low was not a build-up pretty match for Balor and JD McDonough. Agreed on that. It is an issue right now. There is basically no tag team division on Monday night. And to the earlier point that the Real Som 2 sent in, we need a draft. But that does bring us, guys, to the end of the video. Like I said, if you did enjoy, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe down below. And I will see you. I actually won't see you on Saturday for SmackDown because I'm taking Saturday off this week. But I will see you next Tuesday for another Monday Night Raw analysis. See you guys there. Have a fantastic week. Peace.